Hey everyone, Doctor of Science stuff here. And Mediocre Mom from Twitter wrote a question from her 5-year-old that said, hey, who designed our insides? Like, how that works? And she said, I know a Doctor of Science stuff. He'll tell us. And I will. It started like 1,000 years ago, before the universe was even invented. And so God, there's nothing for him to do back then. He was hanging out playing video games. And Mrs. God, she would get irritated. She's like, hey, I gotta go. I'm going to work at the diner because someone, has to pay the mortgage on this place. And God's like, I don't see why. There's obviously no bankers up in heaven, but whatever. So, she left one day and he was sitting at his whiteboard and he already had an idea for the earth. He was like, pow, there's the earth. Now let's put people on it. So he drew the outside because he knew what that would look like, made people in his image. He was, a guy with a white beard, white hair. And he's like, okay, now for the mouth, obviously we have like stomachs and intestines and stuff. Let's put the mouth in the foot. So if you're walking past a delicious chili cheese dog, you just kick at it and boom, up the hatch it goes. And that'll be a saying. When you take your medicine, you'll say like, up the hatch. And then the angels were like, when you put people on the earth, what's going to make them stick? Like they'll fly away. And God's like, beat it. And besides, I'm going to make gravity, whatever. And the angels are like, So then you're going to need like a system of pulleys and levers in the legs to get the food up into the stomach. And God's like, kind of painted myself into a corner with this gravity thing. So he put the mouth on top. And he said, well, now it's going to be down the hatch, but that doesn't quite sound as catchy, whatever. And then he's like, then I'll have people poop out of their feet. And angels are like, And God's like, what? And they're like, And God's like, just say it. And they're like, well, then people, they're going to wear shoes and they'll diarrhea into their shoes. And God's like, that would suck. You're right. Let's make people poop out of their butt. And then they all laughed and angels are like, dynamite, baby. And that's how it became. Ask any questions to me, Doctor of Science stuff.